Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück in einer weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Wir hatten hier letzte Folge zwar nicht wirklich richtig aufgehört, aber wir haben die Story ja von Meister des Nachtwinds fertig gemacht irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht, warum der zweite Teil, also der letzte Teil jetzt nicht gekommen ist. Eventuell kommt der noch, wahrscheinlich. Vermutlich kommt er bei 5.3. Deswegen fangen wir jetzt an mit dem Wassergebiet. Mit ihrer schönen Quest. Mal gucken, wie weit die sind. Ich flieg mal schnell rüber, damit die Quest aktiviert wird. Bin mal gespannt, was uns da erwarten wird. So, müsste jetzt eigentlich genau. Let's go.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Kaholasaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild? Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. Right? Huh? What's happening over there? Help! Somebody help us! Ah! Wild Kaholasaurs are actually biting people! Yeah, those two are in trouble! The legendary traveler and her trusty sidekick Paimon will not stand by idly!
Na dann, auf geht's. Erstmal einsammeln. Und da ist eine Truhe. Die machen wir als nächstes da, Leute.
Get back! Don't panic! Hang in there! Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us! Right now.
Eieiei. Und zack. Das hätten wir.
Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you so much for saving us. That was a little too close.
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
Still, it seems that all the Kaholasaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the efforts.
Well...
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholasaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholasaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island, and Varamdra believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Varamdra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karya.
Yes, thank you again. My apologies. Varamdra really doesn't have the best people skills.
That's alright. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned. Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us. Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking. Let's get started on our next adventure. But the real question is, who should we ask? That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
Alles Leute, das war der erste Akt. Erstaunlich, nicht wahr? Wie schnell. Das ist immer wieder erschreckend. So, let's go. Ich will eine Truhe haben. Autsch. Der ist ja wirklich zäh, Alter. Ich habe echt nichts, was gegen ihn stark ist, tatsächlich gerade. So, jetzt, Leute. Er hat schon wieder das Schild aktiviert. Alter, ist der C. Autsch. Eieieiei. Also das war ein Kampf. Ich muss mal ganz kurz meine Mikro heilen, Leute. Die hat er richtig kassiert. So. Da fliegen wir ganz kurz nach da. So. Damit ich den hier mal schnell... Ich habe keinen Schlüssel, aber damit ich ihn markieren kann. So. Und dann noch... Schlüssel. Perfekt. Und zack. Dann ist der markiert. Dann weiß ich, dass ich hier dabei auch, dass es eine Truhe ist mit einem Schlüssel. Das ist mal das Beste, was ich machen kann, Leute, um es mir zu merken. Wir müssen nach da. Nicht schlimm. Das Fliegen hat auf jeden Fall seine Arbeit getan. Ich bemerke gerade, ich glaube, ich hätte mich dahin teleportieren können, oder? So halbwegs. Ja, so halbwegs. Hätte ich mich dahin teleportieren können? Naja, passiert, ist nicht so schlimm. Okay. Zeig mal her, was hast du schon alles freigestellt? Wunderbar. Weitere Tagesquest erfüllt. Und der Pass, Leute, ist auch fast beinahe fertig auf Stufe 46. Hat noch 3 Tage. Ich schaffe das definitiv noch, den Pass. Weil... wir haben noch das Event hier, was ich auf jeden Fall noch am Wochenende machen werde. Also besser gesagt heute. Müsst ihr da denken, diese Folge, die jetzt, also, ja, doch so gesehen morgen oder heute auf jeden Fall. Weil die Folge, die ihr hier seht, ist am Mittwoch. Deswegen nicht wundern. Weil gestern, also für mich gestern, war ja noch schön Heiligabend und alles andere. Deswegen hat man jetzt nicht immer die Zeit gehabt dafür. Jetzt bin ich wieder zu Hause. Die Chefin.
Someone looking for me. Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and her companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, she'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
Und der neue Akt beginnt. Wohin das? Habe ich jetzt nicht gelesen. Aber auf jeden Fall müssen wir nach da. Alles klar. Jaska, wir müssen nach da. Erstmal nochmal ein Stück Kaffee, Leute. Ah, nix geht. Schwimmen wollte ich das nicht. Hallo? Also, hier komme ich wieder raus. Leute, ich hoffe, es wird morgen besser, dass ich ein bisschen arg aufnehmen kann, tatsächlich. Hoffe ich einfach mal. Weil die Nase macht es ja echt schwierig. Und sorry für die Nase. Ist halt eine leichte Erkältung, leider. Eine leichte Erkältung.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out? Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, wo wir uns hinbringen. Jetzt bin ich wirklich gespannt, Leute. Hoppala. Ihr sagt nicht, dass das da ist die geheimnisvolle Insel. Das wäre jetzt komisch, wenn er sagen würde, das wäre die geheimnisvolle Insel.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta?
not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Kaholasaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Kaholasaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Kaholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Kaholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person. In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Kaholasaur. Cost to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholasaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Ihn zu nähern? Okay.
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Hä?
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
Paimon hat ja richtig Lust, Leute. Ach du Heilige.
These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going!
Er hat eine Abkürzung zur Insel gefunden. Jetzt hat nicht das hier die Insel. Oh Gott. Ich hoffe, er meint jetzt nicht, dass das hier die Insel ist, hier, wo das hier ist, Leute. Ich würde aber sagen, das war's mit der Folge. Ich hoffe, sie hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns damit dann in der nächsten Folge. Euer Masho. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschaußen.